Have you ever wondered why people seem to notice you, even when you're trying to stay invisible? Why some people are drawn to you, while others just can't figure you out? If you've spent your life feeling different, like you're living in a world that never quite matches your energy, this video is for you. Carl Jung believed there are rare individuals who carry a unique presence, an aura that goes deeper than personality or talent. Most people won't see it, but if you do, you'll recognize the signs in yourself, and maybe you'll finally feel less alone. Let's explore the first 3 signs you might have a rare aura no one truly understands. Maybe you walk into a room and sense the air change. People look up. Conversations pause, sometimes only for a split second, but you feel it. Sometimes you notice curiosity, sometimes discomfort, and sometimes you sense that people aren't sure how to respond to you at all. This has probably happened for as long as you can remember. Even as a child, you might have felt adults treat you differently, or other kids look at you as if they sensed you were carrying something other. It's not your clothing or your words. It's the silent energy you bring with you, the way your presence is almost tangible. Carl Jung called this a numinous presence, a kind of deep energy that creates an impression on others before you even open your mouth. You might leave a place and have people remember you, even if you barely spoke. Sometimes you can sense that your presence unsettles others, or that you stand out for reasons you can't explain. For a person with a rare aura, this can feel lonely. You may want to blend in, to go unnoticed, but it never really works. You're not meant to hide. Your energy is meant to be felt. This is the first sign. You affect the world simply by being in it. If you have a rare aura, you probably have a long history of people sharing their secrets with you. Sometimes it's close friends or family. Sometimes it's complete strangers. A person you meet once, in a coffee shop, or on a train, who suddenly tells you something deeply personal. You may not even say much. You just listen. And somehow, people feel safe enough to open up. It's not about being nosy or asking a lot of questions. It's your energy. There's something about you that makes people trust you instantly. You might find yourself playing the role of counselor, therapist, or shoulder to cry on, even when you don't expect it. But this gift can be heavy. You might leave a conversation feeling drained, or notice that you're carrying other people's pain long after you've talked to them. At times, you might wish you could just have light, surface-level conversations, but people seem to go deep with you, whether you want them to or not. Jung believed that people with rare auras reflect the truth back to others. You hold a mirror up to people's lives, and that mirror invites honesty. You see the story behind the words, and people sense that, even if they can't explain why. Over time, you learn to protect your energy, to set boundaries, and to practice self-care. But the fact remains, you're a safe space in a world that often lacks one. And that's a powerful thing. If you have a rare aura, chances are you've felt a kind of loneliness most people don't talk about. It's not just about being alone. You can feel it, even in a crowded room, with friends or family, in the middle of laughter and noise. It's a sense that nobody really gets the deepest parts of you. Maybe you try to explain how you see the world, but people don't understand, or they change the subject. Maybe you crave deeper conversations, real connections, but end up feeling like the outsider, the one who doesn't quite fit. Carl Jung wrote that people who walk their own path often feel alone, not because they want to be, but because they're tuned to a different frequency. You might have spent years trying to blend in, trying to be like everyone else, but it never truly worked. You learned to carry your loneliness with you, to make peace with it. But here's the hidden gift. That loneliness becomes the birthplace of your creativity, your wisdom, your insight. It teaches you to listen deeply, to reflect, to find strength in solitude. The world may never fully see your depth, but that doesn't make it any less real. You might notice animals or children are drawn to you, sensing your gentle energy. You might find comfort in art, music, or nature, places where your rare aura feels at home. You could be deeply sensitive to the moods of others, noticing small shifts in emotion, or feeling drained after social events. You're not weak for feeling this way. You're not too sensitive. You simply see, feel, and process life on a level most people don't even realize exists. A word from Jung's perspective. Carl Jung believed the rarest souls are often the most misunderstood. He wrote, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." Your rare aura is not just a gift. It's your responsibility to embrace it, nurture it, and let it guide you. Do any of these signs sound familiar? Have you experienced people reacting to you in ways you can't explain? Or felt loneliness even when you're surrounded by others? I'd love to hear your story. Drop a comment and share how your rare aura shows up in your life. If you're enjoying this exploration into Jung's wisdom, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for more videos about psychology, rare personalities, and discovering your hidden strengths. Your story could be exactly what someone else needs to feel understood today. We're just getting started. In the next part, we'll explore even more signs, including how your dreams, your sensitivity, and your intuition set you apart in ways you never realized. If your aura is rare, you probably have dreams that feel more real than life itself. You wake up remembering colors, feelings, or even whole storylines that seem to carry meaning you can't always explain. Sometimes your dreams repeat themselves with strange symbols. Maybe you see the same animal over and over, or visit places that don't exist in the waking world. It's not just about dreams, either. Your daily life might feel full of little messages or coincidences. Maybe you see the same number everywhere, or certain songs play at just the right moment. Sometimes you feel like the universe is speaking to you in a language of signs. Carl Jung would call this your connection to the unconscious. People with rare auras are often more in tune with their inner world. You don't just brush off strange feelings or vivid dreams. You pay attention. This connection is powerful. It helps you sense what's about to happen, understand your own feelings more deeply, and sometimes even help others make sense of their lives. But it can also feel isolating. When you try to explain your dreams or the way you notice patterns, some people might think you're just overthinking or being too mystical. Still, you know what you feel is real. even if it's not always logical. Jung taught that these inner experiences are a treasure chest for growth. Your mind is giving you clues, helping you understand your deepest self. Embrace it. Write down your dreams, pay attention to synchronicities, and let your inner world guide you. It's not weird. It's wisdom. You might notice you feel other people's emotions, almost as if they're your own. If a friend is anxious, your own chest tightens. If someone is excited, you feel a rush of energy, even before they speak. You can sense the mood in a room instantly, picking up tension, joy, or sadness without anyone saying a word. Sometimes this gift can feel overwhelming. Large crowds might drain you. Certain people might leave you feeling tired, as if you've run a marathon, even after a short conversation. It's not that you're weak. It's that your emotional antenna is more finely tuned than most. Carl Jung saw this sensitivity as a rare kind of strength. You are deeply connected to the collective unconscious, the emotional web that connects everyone. This means you can offer comfort, empathy, and understanding in ways that others simply can't. You just get people, even if they don't get you. But it also means you need to take care of yourself. Set boundaries. Make time for solitude. Learn to say no when you're overwhelmed. You're here to help others, but you can't pour from an empty cup. Remember, your sensitivity is a gift, not a flaw. It allows you to sense beauty in the world, to appreciate art, music, and even simple moments more deeply. Let yourself feel, but also let yourself rest. Have you ever just known something was about to happen before it did? Maybe you feel a certain vibe from someone you just met, and later your instinct is proven right. Or you get a sudden urge to change your plans and later realize you dodged trouble. People with rare auras have a kind of inner compass. You trust your gut, even if you can't explain why. You might make decisions based on feeling rather than pure logic. And when you ignore those gut feelings, things almost always go sideways. Jung called this intuition, a direct line to the unconscious. He believed intuitive people pick up on signals and patterns that others miss. It's not magic. It's not guesswork. It's a deep sensitivity to what's going on beneath the surface. Your intuition helps you choose the right path, avoid toxic people, and recognize opportunities. But sometimes it can also make you anxious, especially if the world around you is telling you to just be logical. Remember, logic and intuition are both important, but for you, ignoring your intuition is like cutting off a sense. It's a tool, one that grows sharper the more you listen to it. Honor your inner voice. Write down your gut feelings, even if they don't make sense yet. Over time, you'll learn to trust yourself more, and you'll see how often your instincts are right. Living with a rare aura. All of these signs, your dreams, your sensitivity, your intuition, are part of a bigger picture. They set you apart, sometimes making you feel like a stranger in your own life. But they also open doors to deeper understanding, connection, and creativity. It can be lonely at times. You may wish you could turn it off, just be normal, or fit in more easily. But your rare aura is your greatest gift. It's what allows you to see the truth, help others heal, and create beauty where others see only chaos. And you're not alone. there are others, scattered all over the world, who feel just like you. People who dream vividly, feel deeply, and trust their instincts, even when it makes no sense. A Jungian reflection. Jung wrote, "Your visions will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams. Who looks inside awakes." You have a rare aura because you're willing to look within. Don't let the world make you doubt yourself. Keep growing, keep feeling, and let your uniqueness shine. We're not done yet. The last 3 signs reveal the deepest mysteries of having a rare aura, the gifts and challenges that set you apart forever. Stay with me, and let's finish this journey together. If your aura is rare, you've probably noticed people have strong, sometimes unpredictable reactions to you. Some are fascinated by you and want to be close. Others might seem envious, competitive, or even a little threatened. There are times when someone admires you openly, almost seeing you as an inspiration. Other times, you feel resistance, a wall that goes up for no obvious reason. You might sense people talking behind your back or misjudging you before they know your true story. Carl Jung believed that when someone carries a rare or powerful energy, it acts like a mirror for the unconscious parts of others. You may remind people of what they want or what they're avoiding in themselves. Sometimes your presence pulls emotions from people they don't want to feel. You didn't ask for this role, but it follows you. This can make relationships confusing. You wonder why some people drift away or turn cold after being close, or why others are drawn to you, seeking your advice, your energy, your insight. It's not about being better than anyone, just different. Your rare aura shakes things up, for better or for worse. Over time, you learn not to take these reactions personally. You start to recognize what's about you and what's just a reflection of other people's stories. This is a huge step in protecting your peace and finding people who appreciate the real you. You might find yourself searching for depth everywhere you go. Small talk wears you out. Shallow relationships leave you empty. You crave real, meaningful conversations, the kind where people drop the mask and speak from the soul. Whether it's with one trusted friend, through your art, or even just journaling your own thoughts, you're always looking for the truth underneath everything. Jung would say you're motivated by individuation, the process of becoming truly yourself. You don't want to play roles or fit into boxes that don't belong to you. You want to live with purpose, honesty, and self-awareness. This hunger for meaning can sometimes make you feel restless, like nothing is ever enough. You may outgrow relationships, jobs, or even versions of yourself as you keep searching for what feels real, but it also brings you to incredible people and experiences. The rare conversations at 2 a.m., the books and music that speak to your soul, the quiet moments of understanding that feel like home. It's not always easy, but it's what makes your journey unique. Your rare aura won't let you settle for less than the truth, even if it's lonely at times. More than most people, you're aware of how much you've changed, and how much you're always changing. You look back at your old self and sometimes don't even recognize the person you used to be. You shed old beliefs, habits, and patterns like a snake sheds its skin. Sometimes this happens suddenly, after a crisis or a big realization. Other times, it's a slow, steady transformation. Jung believed that those with rare auras are called to deep transformation, not just once, but over and over. Your soul is restless, always pushing you to grow, to face your shadow, to discover new strengths. You can't stand stagnation. Even when it hurts, you know that real growth happens outside your comfort zone. This constant evolution can make it hard for others to keep up. Friends may not understand your changes, or they may want you to stay the way you were. But you're here for a reason: to become fully yourself, again and again. And here's the truth. Every time you let go of an old version of yourself, you make room for something even truer to who you are. Your rare aura is your gift and your path. Living with a rare aura isn't always easy. You'll face loneliness, misunderstanding, and emotional ups and downs. But you'll also experience moments of deep clarity, connection, and meaning that few ever know. You'll help others see themselves more clearly, just by being you. Your dreams, your intuition, your ability to feel what others cannot. These are your gifts. They can guide you toward a life that's authentic and purposeful. Jung taught that individuation, the journey to becoming your true self, is the most meaningful work any person can do. Your rare aura is not a curse. It's the invitation to walk that path. Reflections and moving forward. If you see yourself in these signs, know this: you are not broken. You are not too much or too little. You are simply rare, a person who brings light, depth, and transformation wherever you go. The world may not always understand you, but those who do will be changed by your presence. So, honor your journey, embrace your differences, and keep trusting your path, even when it feels uncertain. Remember, your rare aura is your greatest strength. Let it guide you to people and places that truly see you. If this video resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which sign felt the most true? How have you experienced your rare aura in your life? And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss new videos about Jung, psychology, and unlocking your deepest potential. Your story matters, and this community is here for you. Thank you for being here, for sharing your energy, and for honoring the rare light within you.